What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol TLRY for Tilray Inc. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be a bit of an update. We've talked about this stock on the channel in the past, and the main pattern we were discussing back then was this overall double bottom. Remember that it did break the neckline, looked promising for higher, but today's session completely wrecked and destroyed this pattern. Note that we have decent volume coming in as well, largely due to a catalyst. There was a big downgrade out there. Someone put a price target of 10 on the back of Tilray here, and obviously prices responded by moving lower, closer to that 10 target. So all things considered, the double bottom is clearly no longer in play now that we're underneath this 1219. There's really no reason to be fishing long until we put in a structural setup or come into at least $10.15 the floor from the double bottom in the first place. Now, if we get there, you need to be on the lookout for hammer candles that print, right? Something that looks like this, indecision doji candles that print, basically things that make you question, is this panic sell over? Can we flip long over the highs? And then keep your targets very conservative, right? We're only looking for about 1107 coming from the highs in here, a little bit of resistance. We'll also take a look at the 30-minute in a second. And then maybe if 11 breaks, it moves back to the neckline of the double bottom, which we discussed at first. But again, that's a fairly aggressive target, knowing that there was a big downgrade to the number 10. Okay, so all things considered, Tilray not really looking that attractive for new longs. Now, don't get me wrong. I also know what's going on in the post-market. There was a news announcement out of Germany set to legalize marijuana nationwide. So I believe that's just Portugal and Germany anyways, Germany, and then this facility in Portugal rather. So that's also part of the news. Sent prices slightly higher. Again, slightly higher, not enough to gap us up and out of the range, never mind even get us into the emotional breakdown portion of the early morning session. As a matter of fact, it took us about into, if we come in with the Fibonacci's from high down to the low of the day, the news announcement that came out in the post-market is literally keeping us here at 1125, which is the 38.2. And as we know, that's still bearish consolidation. So you're looking for a bear flag here on the 30-minute perspective. As of right now, that's the regular trading hour session. Depending on where we open, we're either going to be inside of this or slightly above, but still below that 38.2 likely, based on what we're seeing right here. And then a breakdown, right, takes us back to that 1015 floor where, again, be on the lookout for hammer candles that print. So a weak close here. The only way I could potentially see this turning into a long would be if we can open up tomorrow above this 1125, above that 38.2, so somewhere in here, and retrace all of this emotional structure in a very quick manner. Notice that, again, there's not a whole lot of candle structure from the intraday perspective. If we look left, certainly there are some, nuanced levels in here, notably this 1176. But based on, the breakdown here, I would imagine that any shorts late to the party would start to cover if we open above that 38.2, leading to that retracement fairly quickly into that 1219, which we know is really the important number to watch for inside of Tilray. So those are my thoughts. Not looking attractive for a long. The only reason we could go long is based on that scenario we just walked through, but really looking for the move lower to see if we put in some sort of structural bottom back down here at 1015. That's going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it or learned anything new today, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.